Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Definitely not free to play in this one. I've got to call it out. I've not had this much fun with a new champion that I've got since I first got Septimus and we were still on level 20 dungeons and Septimus was running around like one-shotting crazy stuff. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So I'm going to show you my new fastest finite team and my new fastest dragon team, all built around the same fundamentals. You'll see it in a minute. If you guys want to try and win an account takeover, I'm actually going to give one away on stream tonight. So I start at 8 p.m. through till 11. And yeah, if you're there towards the beginning of the stream, you're going to be with a shot at winning a takeover if you fancy it. So let's show off what's going on. I guess we'll show off first the main reason for the video. And that is this little lass from the Dwarf faction. And I know it's a Void Legendary. Not many people have probably got it. This isn't about you should build my team. This is about me having fun. All right. And with a champion, which is really cool. So we've got Relentless Acrisia. She's rocking 229 speed. Honestly, the stats aren't that crazy, I guess. 285% crit damage. Reasonably high, but compared to others, it's not that high. You wouldn't believe it. And 55,000 health, which is kind of where some of her shieldage comes from. She doesn't need that so much for this, but still, she's got some pretty decent stats. We're rocking War Master because this is a dungeon running machine. She's also in my Hydra team, so this just works. I guess you could push her up for more crit damage, but you just get more damage from the War Master procs as they come in. But yeah, Acrisia is the main event, alongside the Wave Clearer, which is Seer. Actually doesn't have to be Seer with Acrisia in the team. I've seen people do it with Hethrak and a few others, but my Seer is built to do some decent damage. 315 crit damage. She's got, that's it really, 100% crit rate and then enough speed to get the job done. We're using a Ghostborn alongside. So Ghostborn's in a shield set because I need those buffs for Seer to rip off. And that's it really. Otherwise, it's just stats. I can get right down to 60-odd% crit rate because we've got Acrisia's aura coming in, giving me a crit boost, and because we've got positive affinity for Ghostborn, so he doesn't need as much crit. And generally, like all of them, running War Master here to get the job done. I've got my fast immunity Kymar immunity set for another buff to rip off for Seer. Also blood shield on basically all of them to be able to get another buff for Seer to rip off, because there's not many buffs in this team. It's not like we've got a Lydia coming in. There's actually very few buffs. But yeah, Kymar just needs to be quicker than your team, except one champion who I'll show in a minute. Masteries again, War Master, and we're kind of pumping stats with Masteries. And then for Fire Knight, we've got another champion who's kind of new on my radar really, but is damn good. He came into my Dark Fae team, and a few people were saying you should try him in Fire Knight. He is an absolute beast. He's probably the first legendary who upgrades Allure. Yeah, Allure is like the epic to have for Fire Knight. Pulse-Ring actually is coming in as a legendary version with his turn me to steel and kind of smack of an A2. He just kind of does a lot of turn me to control whilst doing big damage. Yeah, I got this blessing. I put Soul Reap on him. It's nothing really. If he happens to hit the boss when he's at 4%, it'll take him down. But if I had a 6-star blessing, then that could be a real time saver on my run. So I didn't know what else to put on him really that made any sense. But yeah, Hultring comes in for the Fire Knight team as my 5th person. And then for my Dragon team, we are bringing back the ultimate Septimus to come into that team. So Septimus is giving me an attack aura, and he gives me another enemy max HP hit. So for Dragon, old Shiny Kneecaps is coming back in as well. Let's show you these two runs. Honestly, I've been having tons of fun trying to perfect these, build these out stronger and stronger. I could, because of this aura, 19% crit rate aura, I could actually bring Seer's crit rate down to 81%. The trouble I've got is I also use Seer to clear my Doom Tower waves. So it's almost making me want to build a second one, because the more damage I can get out of my Seer, the easier and more consistent all of these runs become. But here you go. We've got Aura. We've got Turn Me to Control. We've got decreased defense for waves and a buff for my team. We've got reset, and we've got wave damage, boss damage. I'll show you how it's kind of set up in the team setup as well. So Acrisia opens with her A2 on wave 1. Gives me enough damage to get the Seer clear. Wave 2, we do the same. And then wave 3, basically Acrisia, this is something which is also in a kit, by the way. 80% boosts to 100% chance of stealing turn meter before she attacks. So it's another turn meter drop for the boss for Fire Knight, which is nuts. And she got double hitter here, double hitter here, single hitter here. So she's got loads in her kit, which help Fire Knight as well. So this is where we're setting it up. Open with the A1, because I do want the A3 to do a turn meter drop. Holstering, we open with the A1, then A3, then A2. I'm still not sure about this, actually. Maybe I should just open with this. Take that off. A2 it is. I've been trying to perfect this, but yeah, I think A2 into A3. Seer, we just go rip off buffs, and then open with the A1. Ghost Spawn is just decrease defense, do what you like. And Kymar, it's open with the A1. Don't use your reset. Use your reset to start on wave 2. And then whenever you can, use your reset. But on the boss, don't use your A2. Okay, then, let's get this rolling. I'm a little bit frustrated because I'm so close to one-shotting the first wave, but I don't quite do it. Same with second wave. I'm like one buff short or a tiny bit more damage on my Seer. See this? Oh, so frustrating. But it only cost me less than half a second. And then we get on to wave 2. Smack. Clear. So close. Not quite. Onto the boss in 16 seconds. And then we start to get our double hits and stuff coming in. Double hit there. We should now get a turn meter drop from Acrisia and from Holstring. See the way we drop turn meter down to 0 between the two of them? And then we've got to cycle back round to that for next time. So we're trying to just get the smacks in between. Loads of enemy max HP shenanigans going off. Should get turn meter drop here. Pop, see the way he does it all the way back down. Acrisia nearly finishes it, but then gets a relentless proc, goes again, and we got a 50-second clear. Best I've done it in is 48. Honestly, even if I got those couple of little improvements, I think best I get is maybe 46, 47 seconds. But that is a consistent and crazy fast run. 2 million damage from Acrisia, 2.9 from Seer, and even Holstring, who only really does damage on the boss, 500k. Let's go and have a look at this dragon setup then, which is equally absurd. So Septimus in the lead for this one. Basically, the setup is very similar. So we've got here Septimus, save your holy sword for the boss if you don't mind. Kymar, just doing your resets as you go. Round 1, we do A1 first to push back a bit of turn meter. Ghost Spawn, same old stuff. Seer, same old stuff. And then Acrisia, just do what you like. So let me show you this. Mainly to show you Acrisia on the boss, who is absolutely disgusting. So we do our A1, bit of damage. Acrisia whacks, Seer clears. Septimus is in here as a failsafe. So if someone was alive, Septimus would A1 everybody down, but we don't need it. Double smack, 170k each. In comes the 400k from Septimus. We get an extra turn relentless proc. Let's go again with the double 400k smack. She's going again. Another double 400. How you feeling, Dragon? Not great is the answer. She's going in again. She's got another relentless proc. Oh, no, she didn't that time. Are we going to finish with Holy Sword? No, Karma Burn. 36 seconds. I've done it in 30. And again, that is a crazy, consistent team. And when you get to my stage in the game where really you don't swap stuff around that much, getting someone like Acrisia coming in to enable you to build brand new teams, maybe bringing back in some of the old and goldies like Septimus here, is tons of fun. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I've been Hell Hades, showing off the whale. I'll see you later.